While you have already learned that the reasons behind child labor have not changed over the centuries. But what exactly are those reasons? When child labor first prominently came into existence in the 1800s, parents willingly sent their children to work. While this may seem cruel, it didn't seem that way for them. Families were pretty much forced to send their children to work since they themselves couldn't earn enough money to support the entirety of the family. At first in England, child labor was used in household businesses to produce handicraft goods and homemade products. With time, businesses were able to easily exploit children and employ them into their industries so that they could mass manufacture industrial products at a lower expense. This had specifically started in England, as they had been going through the Industrial Revolution.
However, in the 20th century, when child labor had spread globally, it became a fundamental part of the USA as they faced the Great Depression. This resulted in a decrease in the US stock market, which affected not only North America but the entirety of the world. In fact, by 1932, 12 million people had lost their jobs in the United States of America, which is nearly 10% of the entire population. Many families are said to have lost their income and could no longer financially support themselves. Due to this, they resorted to condoning child labor so that they could make a living. And this was the point at which immense amount of children, more than ever, were being employed in the agricultural sector. Child labor was also caused by migration due to wars, social and economic injustices in societies, as well as discrimination against different economic classes, which all urged people to allow child labor.
Our ancestors may not have realized the harmful effects of child labor in the past due to their economic necessity, but even today, when we are fully aware of the dangerous consequences of child labor, we do nothing, and many of these same causes for child labor still exist. Other reasons and foolish decisions have also enhanced child labor. The restricted access to higher education, as well as the governments around the world ignoring essential rights for workers and not enforcing strict regulations against child labor, as well as the lack of any better alternatives, have resulted in higher poverty rates as well as an incline towards child labor.